Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be doing day 14 of the 31 days of Halloween, and we're going to be making a cake tray. I'm not doing a tiered one, it's just a cake tray. I'm using the Resin Pro Eye Crystal resin, which is a 2-to-1. I will explain how to weigh that and what a 2-to-1 resin is in a minute. And we're going to be using a t-shirt transfer. So it's a decal, and you need a heat press to put it onto t-shirt, but it can be done using a heat gun and put onto resin. So I'm going to be giving that a try today. So first of all, I need a base layer. So I'm going to be just doing a black base, or should I? White one. I'm going to do a white base just because it just makes the Chucky and his bride stand out more, especially because of the red blood dripping love heart. Right, so I'm back and my resin is now mixed, and I'm going to use the Supreme White Epoxy Pigment Paste from Just For Your Online UK. All links will be down in the description box for all the products used in the video today, along with discount codes from Resin Pro and Just For Your Online UK. If there's anything you'd like to treat yourself to on the websites, I'll link the websites as well. You can save yourself some money in the process. So we're going to be using this. Oh, where's my sticks gone? Just 1 second, guys. I love this resin, it's like water. Right, so if you've got pigments in a tub like this, always give them a mix round before you use it, as pigments can settle and separate from the oils in there. And we just dip our stick in, and that's it. I also advise when mixing colours into resin, if it's pigment from a pigment paste tub, always clean your stick halfway through. That way you get the residue of the pigment off your stick and it's not leaving streaks, because otherwise that unmixed pigment will just sink to the bottom of your resin and be raw and sticky when you demold your products. So anyway, I'm going to time lapse this because you don't need to show me to show you how to mix colours. Right, so the resin is now mixed and we are going to get this poured. Just clean this. If you are new to resin, you can reuse your cups. You can clean them with baby wipes and isopropyl alcohol, and then that way you're saving money in the process. And what we're going to do is, we've got some unmixed pigment there. This is what always happens when pigments are not mixed in properly at the bottom. So all I'm doing is just pushing my resin out just to the edges. If you do find that you have got some surface bubbles, you can use a long neck lighter. If you don't know what a long neck lighter is, it's called a long nose lighter or a long neck lighter depending on where you're from, and that's one of these. and I use it for my cooking, and you just go over the top of you where you see bubbles. And then you need to get yourself a dotting tool or a silicone tool. I'm just using my double-sided dotting tool, and I'm just going to run all the way around the edge. And what that will do is remove any bubbles that are caught in the 90-degree angles. Resin bubbles love 90-degree angles, and they are a pain. And that's it. So that'll go on my heat mat now for about 3 hours, because it's such a shallow pour. It will take, excuse me, it will take longer to cure. So when I come back, we'll be doing the Chucky image and put that onto the tray. So I will check back with you later on this afternoon. Bye. Right, so I'm back, and this is now cured. So for this, you're going to need a heat gun, which I've got to my left hand side. You're going to need a popsicle stick and your heat transfer. And what we have to do, we have to put this in place where we want it and not move it once it's on. And what we want to do, we want to start heating it up with the heat gun. It's not even lying flat. Let's see if I can trim it around. Right, so I just cut off the ends off it and make it a bit easier to lay down flat. Not going to work, is it? Right, we'll have to do it best we can with it. So what we need to do is we need to heat up the transfer in all the areas, and then start to rub it down once it's heated. It takes about 5 minutes to heat up. So I will slow it down once I start to gently rub my popsicle stick on the design, and then that way then you can see what I'm doing. So this will just be time lapse, because it's just going to take forever. It's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes just to heat the first layer up. So I'll time lapse it from here, and if there's anything I need to tell you, I'll put it in subtext on there. So I will see you shortly.
Wake up bright, it's time to dance. Heartbeat echoes, dark romance. Stitched up love, no second chance. Chasing dreams in nightmare trance. Plastic smile, a wicked bride. With your groom, you're side by side. Haunted streets where shadows hide. Twisted love where rules divide. Bride of Chucky, time to play.
So I've got it stuck now, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it all again, and we're going to scrape gently with the popsicle stick just on every bit of the design. So again, I'll pop you on a time lapse.
Love and terror in a haunted embrace. Tall eyes gleam under the pumpkin's glow. Broken vows in the shadows they show. Every step on the midnight road slow. Chucky's laughing, the wind starts to blow. Pride of darkness on Halloween night. Poppy Pump says the children take flight. Eerie love spins in the pale moonlight. Chucky's bride with the
Right. So that feels like it's stuck down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave it to cool down. You mustn't lift it when it's hot, because it won't. You'll just lift the resin up with it. You need to let it cool down, and let it cool down for about 30 minutes. That should be perfect. And then we'll come back and we'll see if we can peel it off. If not, we have to go back to the beginning and start again with the heat gun. So I'll be back with you in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm so very sorry. I thought I'd press record and I hadn't. All I did was peel it off and it came off apart. There was a couple of places that weren't that didn't come off properly. They were still sticking, so they've left some creases, but I'm not really bothered about that. It's only for the boys' table anyway for Halloween. But yeah, it worked pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 10 ounces of the 1 coat resin from Just Online UK. This is their fast cure resin, which at optimum temperatures can cure with it. You can demold it within 2 hours, fully cured at 8 to 10 hours. So I'm going to mix up 10 ounces and see how we go on with that. And I'll be back with you shortly. Bye. Alright, so I've mixed up my fast cure resin and it's very bubbly, as you can see, but I'm not worried as it's very good at degassing itself. And we're just going to pour this. Just let it flow where it wants to for now. Right, we're just going to out that and push that out. Same as we did with the white. Right, so that's done now. So all we're going to do is work with this and we're going to babysit it and pop all the bubbles with a long neck lighter once they come up to the surface. So that's it for now. So once this is cured, I'll be back and we can take a look at Chucky tray on a closer level. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, I'm back for the final time and this is now cured. So we're going to get this demolded and we'll take a look at it properly. Not much to see, you've already seen it. That has just come off the heat mat, so it's a little bit hot to hold. And there we have it. So that needs to go on a flat surface now for about 3 days, just so it keeps its shape. But yeah, look, nice and crystal clear, nice. And them creases that were in there, you can't see them. They actually stuck down with the resin. So yeah, I really like it. Alessio didn't want no glitter. He didn't want anything in the tray, just that. So that's what we've made. So anyway, guys, just a very simple make today. As this was a tester thing for me that I've never done it before, but it worked great. So I will put this up in the beginners, the epoxy resin playlist for beginners. As it is quite easy to do. It's not as hard as what it looked. I've always been intimidated by things like this, but no, it's fine. But anyway, guys, please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would help my channel out so much. And I shall see you on tomorrow's upload. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.